Hello guys, I'm Buck Weezer. Welcome to another video with Buck Small Engine DIY on YouTube. I got a million things going on here and I'm waiting on parts for different projects, and in the meantime I thought let's tackle a fun one. Here's a Craftsman mower from 2007 based on the date code on the Briggs & Stratton engine. This looks like he's been sitting outside for a while. It's got things growing up through it and dirt all over the place, and it's got a bagger which looks pretty worn. And yeah, so this was given to me and I almost just let it go for scrap, but there was a few things about it that piqued my interest. First of all, the deck. The deck's in great shape. It's a mulcher, but it also has a discharge chute on the side. It's got the bag in the back, although the bag looks kind of worn. I like the wheels. I like the big wheels in the back. And it looks structurally sound, even though the engine looks to be pretty beat, missing some of the cover and stuff. So I had an idea that maybe we could get rid of this engine, salvage this mower, and put on another engine. And right over here in my junk pile, I think I've got something that we can use. I'm thinking right here about this Honda. 6.5 horsepower. I think this came off of a lawnmower at some point, and I picked it up for 10 bucks. It looks fairly clean. It's not locked up. I wonder if I can swap it out. Put this nice Honda engine on that solid frame from that Craftsman mower, and we'll have ourselves a nice little mower to use or give away to somebody who needs one. So let's see about getting that accomplished today, shall we? This guy really doesn't look that bad, but probably just going to use this engine for parts, maybe, without the cover and all. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. And he's down. It's not locked up. Engine does spin. So let's see about getting the blade off, and then we'll unbolt the engine. 1, 2, 3 spots right there. How easy do you think it'll be to get that blade adapter off? That could be a challenge. Let's go ahead and get the oil out of this guy. Coming out kind of goopy. Yeah. I've been sitting for a while. After that, I can lay it on its side and work on those stubborn motor mount bolts. Let's try the big guns to remove these motor mount bolts. This is the Mower electric impact. These might break off. I don't know. Wouldn't really be that surprised if they do, but broke off. Is anybody surprised? Alright, that one came out. And that one broke off. So, we salvaged 1 out of 3, that's it. No biggie. Let's go ahead and clean this guy up, and then I think it'll be obvious. It'll be obvious that we got kind of a a really nice foundation here to work with. It's not rusted out. I'm gonna polish up just nice. Look there, beautiful candy apple red. All right, I want to grease up these wheels a little bit. They turn a little tight. Oh, let's see. I got it! Wow, that step was the hardest thing we've tackled thus far. They have a metal sleeve insert in there, so I think they just got a little rusty. All right, that's good. Let's paint it up with a little grease. That's better. Wow, that's much better. I'm gonna do that to all four of them. Okay, so looking at our mower here, the first engine was held on with 1, 2, 3 bolts. But there are other holes here that can make it possible if you've got a 4. But I think it was just 3. Now, we'll just have to see how the other one lines up. I have it here, and I can see that it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, but they don't look entirely square. This one's not tapped, I should say, so it doesn't look like that was used. It looks like just 1, 2, 3 is gonna get it done for us. So we'll just have to see how it lines up. This new engine will line up on the mower. I should also mention, happily, this blade adapter is still on here, and it measures exactly 3.5 inches down from the motor, which is perfect. The other one was exactly the same way. But will our mounting holes line up? That is the question. All right, happily our bolt holes lining up. I'm guessing this motor, there's a lot of interchangeability of them between brands, and maybe this engine came off of a Craftsman mower before, I don't know. That's not bad. 1, tighten down. 2, 3, and our engine's bolted in place. I like that. That's pretty good. This mower could probably use a new blade, but I don't feel like spending the money. I'm just going to try to sharpen it up a bit. Alright, let's put this blade back on. We sharpened it up a little bit. We're only cutting grass, it's not that big a deal. You never sees enthusiasts will not be happy with me. I'm not putting never sees on it, just a little bit of penetrating oil, because I don't have any never sees. Okay, great job. Well, there's how she looks, almost like a new mower. But this engine is going to work out perfectly. Of course, we got to figure out now how to get it running. That shouldn't be too hard, should it? No filter. Probably need to just take down that carburetor and either clean it out or replace it. Make sure the gas tank is good. And maybe a new spark plug, just because we can, but I don't think it's going to be that much work to get this going. So let's move forward with that. Okay, so we need to replace this control cable. It's locked up, it doesn't work anymore. And I got another one right here. And the easiest way to get the right part is, if you got a Craftsman, find the number 917 point whatever it is, and just go online to Sears Parts Direct or someplace like that, and you can look up the cable. But if you can't do that, you still have the option to get the right cable. There's two measurements that you need: the length of the cable inside, you know, from Z-bend to Z-bend. Lay that out and measure it. And the other measurement you need is the length of the sheath through which that cable rides. So with those two measurements, you can get the right control cable, even if you don't have the part number. And I got this guy for like 12 bucks on Amazon. And it arrived in 2 days. So this part's pretty easy. I'm going to start up here at the handle, and you might not be able to see it, or you might. So this guy will just snap right in there like that, and we're going to connect that. Leave him nice and loose. And we'll bring him down to where it connects on the machine, just right here. So what we can do is we can stick it through, and then we can squeeze that tab, perhaps, these big channel locks, and that'll give us enough room. Get that guy in there. There, it's in. Okay, so I squeeze the handle up here on the push bar. Good. That's really a piece of cake. And then maybe I'll get a zip tie and secure it to the handle place or two, just to clean it up. But that's all there is to that part. So I could put the starter recoil back on, and then I'm thinking, you know, what I want to do is just check the oil, add some fuel, and see if this guy's going to start. Now, I won't be surprised if we need to take down the carburetor and give it a thorough cleaning. I'm kind of expecting that, but I thought, hey, let's just try and see what we get. I don't know how long it's been since it ran. I'm expecting that we'll have to do a carb cleaning, but we'll see. So let's put this top on, put some fuel in it, put it on the ground, and we'll see if it'll fire up for us. Well, it's the moment of truth. I don't have the air filter on it yet. I've added fuel. Let's open the fuel valve place your bets. Will she run? It's got a manual choke. So let's choke it. We'll give it a go. Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes to take down that carburetor. It can be a real pain taking it on and off on these Honda engines. I got other videos on carburetor cleaning for Honda engines, and I'm not going to bore you with that right now. You can check those out if you want. And we'll just do this take a few minutes to do this real quick, and then we'll come back and see if we've made any progress, which I'm sure we will have. But hey, we know it runs. Now I just got to do a little fine tuning. All right, so we're ready to fire this up again. I took the carburetor down, cleaned it up. I have a trick where with threaded rod that helps me hang the carburetor and all the related gasket and components back together. It's a great trick because these Hondas can be a real pain. It's not that hard to clean out the carburetor, but hanging it all back up can be a nightmare. And we've dealt with that on other videos. Let's put it back together and fire it up. And here we go again. I'm so nervous. Fuel open. Choke. Engaged. Start it up. Better, but it's not running quite fast enough. I wonder if maybe I got this spring hooked in the wrong hole. Try to put it in this other one. Might be a little better. That's just the happiest thing ever. It sounds great, it runs smooth, no more surging. It looks and sounds brand new. I'm just amazed. First starts on the first pull. Everything's beautiful. I got it cleaned up so nice. So what do we have into it? A $10 motor, a deck that we rescued from the scrap, $12 control cable, and not much more than that. And that's a fabulous mower. So how do I feel about this mower? In one word, happy. It's like brand new. So this is a mower that's I can keep it, use it, give it away. Probably won't sell it. I like giving them away to people who need them, and I mostly just enjoy doing the project. There's just a lot of equipment out there that doesn't need to go to the junkyard or be scrapped. Still got a lot of life left in it, and it's fun to resuscitate these guys, isn't it? Your comments and questions in the discussion below is always appreciated. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Check out some of the links in the description, and I'm going to look forward to seeing all of you on our next video project, whatever that may be. It'll be fun. Bye-bye.